All right? So here's kind of what it would look like. Now, let's say your goal, because one of the first things that we need to do is we need to do things for ourselves first. And I think one of the most important thing is doing our exercise. So you're going to exercise probably 3, 4, 5 days a week. Does that make sense? Okay? So we throw in our exercise. And maybe our exercise actually is going to look like that. Okay? So we've got from 6 to 7 o'clock. We're going to exercise. Takes a little time to get to the gym, get back. Maybe it takes you a little longer. You know, maybe it's 7:30. It's a block of time. It includes getting up, getting dressed, getting to the exercise, doing the exercise, getting back to wherever you're supposed to go. Now, some people change at the gym and go to the office. Whatever your routine is your routine. But you block your time in accordingly. Everybody with me? Yes. All right. So now we have some family commitments. So let's say that we have a family commitment. Maybe you do Bible study. Maybe you do something, you have to do something this week with the children, etc. So let's put this in here. Maybe at, say, 6 o'clock, you need to be home on Monday. And maybe you need to be home at 7 o'clock on Tuesday. And that becomes some family time. And then on Friday afternoon, maybe you want to leave the office by 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock, and you lay that in. See what's going on here, everybody? We're starting to lay things in for our week. All right? So what other things do we have that might be family that might come into play here? How about Thursday night? Maybe we have something that goes on at 7:30 at the school, okay, with the kids. So we lay that in there. So now we've got some exercise in here. We have some family time in here, okay? Maybe you guys want to eat. Do you like eating? I'm just curious. Okay, I want you to know that this is not one big taco. Okay, this is something that happens over a constant, never-ending time. All right? But let's say that you want to set yourself up where you're going to have lunch basically from 12 to 1 most days. So you lay that in there. You guys following me? Okay. I did this kind of a board and this kind of a setup because I wanted to bring it down to this isn't difficult. This isn't hard. Now I understand this only represents 1 week. But what you do is you can do something like this every week. Now, there is no perfect week. This is hugely important. And I love Mike Ferry to death. All right? I think a lot of the reason I am where I am today, 40 years later, is because I followed his lead. But he does say one thing, create a perfect week and then follow it. The issue is, there really is not a perfect week. This week, I don't have any family commitments. Next week, I have family commitments. The following week, I have a couple of family commitments. The following week, I don't have any family commitments, but I have a business commitment. Does that make sense? Every week is different, but if you line it out, by the end of the year, you still were able to work 240 work days. Does that make sense? Yes. And that's all we're trying to accomplish here. So, we laid that in there. All right, so now on Monday we have a sales meeting, right? Say yes. Yes. All right, and the sales meeting is from 9 to 10 o'clock. What else do we do in the morning on Monday morning? We do some role play, which comes in here. So we show up for our role play. So that means we go exercise. we do what we're supposed to do. Maybe we get our kids to school. We leave the house, and we're here at the office at 8:30. 8:30 to 9 o'clock, we role play. From 9 to 10 o'clock, we have a sales meeting. Our day's starting to take shape, isn't it? Okay, so I don't have another sales meeting during the week. I do like to role play 4 days a week. In this particular case, it's 5 days. So I'll just run that over because I'm short on magnets. Okay, questions on anything we covered so far?